Do you go to bed feeling tired but spend the night tossing and turning, unable to sleep well? Do you feel like insomnia is draining your energy, affecting your mood and even your memory? You're not alone. Millions of older adults experience restless nights, and most don't realize that what they eat might be silently interfering with their rest. Poor sleep is not an inevitable part of aging, as many people believe. On the contrary, getting good sleep is essential for maintaining a strong heart, a clear mind, and a body that can better withstand the effects of time. And the best part? There are natural, accessible, and delicious foods that can help you achieve that deep sleep you long for. In this video, we'll reveal 5 key foods that can transform your nights. We won't just tell you what they are. We'll also explain how to eat them to get the most out of their benefits. The information you're about to discover could mark a turning point in your quality of life. Would you like to sleep deeply and wake up every day with renewed energy? A single night of poor sleep may seem harmless, but when it happens over weeks or even months, the body starts to feel the toll. In older adults, insomnia isn't just an annoyance. It can increase the risk of high blood pressure, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and cognitive decline. According to the World Health Organization, over 40% of people over age 60 suffer from some type of sleep disorder. It's a serious problem, yet it's rarely addressed. As we age, the body produces less melatonin, the natural hormone that regulates sleep. On top of that, hormonal changes, side effects of medications, and the stress accumulated over years of responsibilities or personal losses all make deep rest increasingly difficult. It is not unusual for older adults to wake up several times during the night or rise before dawn without feeling truly rested. And while many turn to sleeping pills for quick relief, these can lead to dependency, increase the risk of nighttime falls, and cause daytime side effects like drowsiness or confusion. That is why more and more doctors are recommending a more natural and sustainable approach, changing your diet to improve sleep quality from the inside out. The foods we eat directly impact the production of neurotransmitters like serotonin and melatonin, which regulate the sleep-wake cycle. Certain nutrients promote deep rest, while others, especially those consumed at night, can disturb the nervous system and make it harder to sleep, often without the person even realizing it. There's also an emotional impact that can't be ignored. Poor sleep affects your mood, memory, and even personal relationships. Someone who doesn't rest well tends to feel more irritable, anxious, and less motivated to engage in physical or social activities, creating a vicious cycle of isolation and physical decline. The most powerful thing to know is that a radical transformation isn't necessary. Sometimes simply adjusting your dinner or adding a few calming foods to your routine can make a huge difference in just a few days. And that's exactly what we are going to explore in the next few minutes. 5 natural allies that can help you sleep like never before, and how to consume them properly to experience their true effects. Can you imagine that a food as common as the banana could act as a natural tranquilizer? Well, it can. Although many people underestimate it because of its simplicity, a ripe banana contains a unique combination of nutrients that act directly on the nervous system, promoting relaxation and preparing the body for deep sleep. In its ripe state, the banana is especially rich in tryptophan, an essential amino acid that the body uses to produce serotonin, known as the feel-good hormone, and melatonin, the key hormone responsible for sleep. This biochemical chain happens naturally when we give the body the right raw materials, and the banana is one of them. In addition, this fruit is an excellent source of magnesium and potassium, 2 minerals that help relax the muscles, calm the mind, and lower cortisol levels, the stress hormone. When these substances are in balance, the body enters a physiological state that supports deep rest. That's why many experts in natural medicine consider it a functional sedative. But how should you eat it to actually feel the effects? The best way to take advantage of its properties is to eat it about an hour before bedtime. You can eat it on its own, or combine it with a small spoonful of 100% natural peanut butter. This combination enhances tryptophan absorption and slows digestion, allowing its effects to last longer throughout the night. If you prefer something more comforting, you can make a warm infusion using boiled banana peel and cinnamon. While it may sound unusual, the peel also contains tryptophan and magnesium. Simply boil it for 10 minutes, strain, and drink the warm liquid like a relaxing tea. This ancestral recipe has been used effectively in many cultures. Some older adults avoid bananas out of fear of their sugar content. However, bananas have a moderate glycemic index, and when eaten at night along with healthy fats, like peanut butter or a plant-based milk with protein, their impact on blood sugar is quite mild. In fact, they help regulate nighttime appetite and prevent sleep disruptions caused by blood sugar drops. Including this fruit in your nightly routine may seem like a small change, but its effects can be surprisingly powerful. It's not magic, it's biology. After just 1 week of consistent use, many people report less nighttime anxiety, more continuous sleep, and waking up with more energy and mental clarity. Sometimes the solution to big problems is right in front of us, sitting in your kitchen fruit bowl. When it comes to sleep-inducing foods, few people think of oats, but this ancient grain is one of the best allies for anyone who wants to rest deeply without relying on medication. Rich in essential nutrients and slow to digest, oats have a calming effect on the central nervous system, ideal for older adults who suffer from nighttime anxiety or frequent awakenings. Oats contain a significant amount of tryptophan, along with vitamin B6, which helps convert this amino acid into serotonin and melatonin. They're also a great source of complex carbohydrates, which aid in transporting tryptophan to the brain more efficiently. This nutritional combination creates the perfect environment for the body to ease into a restful state without interruptions. A warm bowl of oatmeal at night not only satisfies without causing heaviness, but also provides a sense of emotional comfort and well-being. That warmth in the stomach acts like a message to the body. It is time to rest. For older adults who often deal with loneliness or restless thoughts before bed, this kind of comforting food has a dual effect, both physical and emotional. The ideal way to prepare it is by cooking a small portion of oats in hot water or plant-based milk, preferably unsweetened. You can sweeten it naturally with a bit of honey or add a dash of cinnamon, which also has calming properties. To enhance its sedative effect even further, add a handful of crushed walnuts or almonds. These provide magnesium, healthy fats, and plant-based protein. It is important to note that oats should not be consumed in excess or combined with heavy ingredients like whole milk, chocolate, or large amounts of sugar, as this can backfire and make it harder to sleep. Less is more. The key is to keep the recipe light, nutritious, and well-balanced. In addition, oats help regulate blood sugar levels during the night, preventing those spikes that can cause sudden awakenings. They also promote healthy digestion, which is another critical factor that often interferes with restful sleep in older adults. After all, sleeping well also depends on how our digestive system performs while we rest. By adding a serving of oatmeal to your nighttime routine, you're taking a simple but effective step toward a more peaceful night. It's like a warm hug from the inside, and the best part is that it doesn't require major effort or drastic changes. Just heat, mix, and enjoy. Within a few days, your body will start to associate that moment with rest, and sleep will come more easily. When the body is restless and the mind won't stop racing, a cup of warm milk can be a true natural remedy. And when you add turmeric to it, it becomes a powerful anti-inflammatory drink that prepares the entire body for rest. This golden elixir, as it's called in many cultures, is one of the most ancient and effective combinations for inducing sleep without the need for medication. Milk contains tryptophan and calcium, which help produce and absorb melatonin, the hormone responsible for regulating sleep. When warmed, its soothing effects are amplified. Turmeric, on the other hand, contains curcumin, an active compound with anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties that supports hormonal balance, reduces chronic inflammation, common in old age, and contributes to deeper, more continuous sleep. But the benefits don't stop there. This mix also helps relieve joint and muscle pain, two common causes of nighttime awakenings in older adults. People with arthritis, for example, often notice better sleep quality after adding this drink to their nighttime routine. When the body is less inflamed, it can relax more easily. The recipe is simple. Heat 1 cup of plant-based or low-fat cow's milk, add half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, a pinch of black pepper to activate the curcumin, and, if desired, a touch of natural honey. Stir well and sip slowly, about 40 minutes before going to bed. This drink doesn't just relax the body, it becomes a small self-care ritual that gently signals the mind to wind down from the day. Many older adults struggle with insomnia precisely because they lack consistent routines that tell the body it is time to sleep. The simple act of preparing this drink night after night creates a ritual, a moment of calm, quiet, and transition. This repeated signal helps the brain form positive associations that promote rest and recovery. It's important not to pair it with sweets, cookies, or other heavy foods that can disrupt digestion. The golden milk should be enjoyed on its own, slowly, ideally in a quiet, dimly lit space to encourage the body into a state of progressive relaxation. Some people even combine it with deep breathing or light reading to complete a healthy nighttime routine. It's not just about what you drink, but how you drink it. Creating a restful environment and setting aside a special moment for your body can make the difference between a night filled with anxiety and one of deep, restorative sleep. This simple yet powerful beverage could be the first step in transforming your nights and your mornings too. Few people know that there's a fruit that naturally contains melatonin, the hormone that regulates the sleep cycle. That fruit is the cherry, particularly the tart variety, also known as tart cherry. This small, flavorful fruit is one of the richest natural sources of melatonin, making it a direct ally in supporting the body's internal clock and improving sleep quality in older adults. Studies have shown that consuming tart cherries, or their concentrated juice, can significantly boost melatonin levels in the body, reducing the time it takes to fall asleep and lengthening the deep sleep phases. This is especially helpful for older adults, whose natural melatonin production often declines with age, making it harder to transition into restful sleep. One of the most practical ways to enjoy cherries is in the form of 100% natural juice with no added sugars. Drinking about half a glass, roughly 4 oz or 120 ml of tart cherry juice twice a day, once in the morning and once close to bedtime, has shown excellent results in clinical studies. You can also eat a handful of fresh or dried cherries as part of a light nighttime snack. What matters most is not to combine them with processed or overly sweet foods, as that could interfere with their effect. If you choose the juice, make sure it's pure and free from additives. If you're eating the fruit, even better if they are slightly chilled. This helps relax the digestive system and brings a refreshing sensation to the body, which also promotes better sleep. Cherries not only help you sleep better, but they also offer cardiovascular and anti-inflammatory benefits. Their high antioxidant content protects cells from aging and reduces muscle soreness, which also plays a key role in improving sleep quality. A body that's less inflamed and more relaxed sleeps more soundly, and cherries contribute exactly to that. There's also an emotional effect. Cherries activate certain brain receptors that enhance mood and reduce irritability, something quite common when sleep is poor. This calming effect, paired with their natural sweetness, makes cherries a healthy little treat that helps end the day with a sense of satisfaction and peace. Incorporating cherries into your nighttime routine doesn't require a major lifestyle change. You can start this very week by picking up a bottle of natural tart cherry juice at the store or buying a bag of unsweetened dried cherries. Little by little, you'll notice quieter nights and gentler mornings. Sometimes the simplest things, like a single fruit, can have a profound impact on your rest and overall well-being. Now close your eyes and imagine a peaceful night. No interruptions, deep sleep gently wrapping around you. That's the kind of sensation chamomile tea can help you achieve. Known for centuries as the flower of rest, chamomile is one of the most widely used natural remedies in the world to calm the mind, relax the body, and promote restful sleep. Chamomile contains apigenin, a natural antioxidant that binds to specific receptors in the brain, reducing nervous system activity and creating a state of calm. Unlike some teas that stimulate the nervous system, chamomile offers a mild sedative effect, making it ideal for older adults who want to sleep well without the side effects of medication. Drinking a warm cup of chamomile tea 30 to 40 minutes before bedtime helps establish a relaxing ritual that signals the body it's time to enter night mode. It's like telling the brain, it's time to slow down, breathe, and rest. Many people report a noticeable decrease in anxiety, racing thoughts, and physical tension after making chamomile part of their nightly routine. Chamomile also supports digestion, which is key for those who struggle with heartburn, bloating, or gas at night. A calmer digestive system means fewer nighttime disruptions, especially important as we age and the digestive process becomes less efficient. To prepare the infusion correctly, use dried chamomile flowers or pure chamomile tea bags without blends and let them steep in hot water for at least 8 minutes. To enhance its relaxing effects, you can add a thin slice of ginger, a few drops of lemon, or a teaspoon of honey. Avoid refined sugar or pairing it with solid food, as that can stimulate digestion unnecessarily. But beyond its chemical properties, chamomile's true power lies in the moment it creates. Taking time to prepare and sip something warm, in silence, without screens or distractions, is a way of reconnecting with yourself and your body's natural rhythm. It's a gesture of self-care that your body interprets as an invitation to rest. Making this infusion part of your nightly ritual could mark the beginning of a transformation in your sleep quality. It's not a magic solution, but a time-tested habit that, with consistency, brings calm to your nights. Sometimes, the secret isn't in changing everything, but in respecting what nature has quietly offered for centuries. Good sleep isn't a luxury, it's a vital necessity. Especially in our later years, deep rest becomes one of the most important keys to having energy, mental clarity, and lasting health. And as we've seen today, you don't need expensive remedies or miracle cures. Sometimes the answer lies in something as simple as what you choose to eat before bed. Each of the 5 foods we've discussed, ripe banana, oatmeal, golden milk, tart cherries, and chamomile tea, offers natural, proven benefits. Incorporating them slowly into your evening routine can make a real difference in your overall well-being. Don't underestimate the power of a light dinner, a warm drink, or a thoughtfully chosen fruit. These small decisions can open the door to more peaceful nights and brighter mornings. If this video helped you, if you learned something valuable, or if you know someone who struggles to sleep better, I invite you to give this video a like. Subscribe to the channel for more health tips made especially for you. And most importantly, share this video with your family and friends, because taking care of the ones we love is also a way to sleep with a peaceful heart.